Hey, welcome back to the channel, y'all. That's crooked. That's better. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're not new to the channel, welcome back. Tonight I want to talk about journaling. Yes, these. That's my personal journal. And I want to express why I believe you should be journaling. Benefits you might find from it. The first one I want to talk about is the emotional intelligence or emotional regulation of it. If you're journaling and you're being honest with yourself and what you're experiencing, that's better. You're giving yourself a safe space to process through your emotions, really feel them, and then get them out onto a page instead of bottling them up on the inside, right? And anybody can do that. We all can do that, male, female, young, old. I know I personally have done that where I've bottled up emotions and not talked about them, not allowed myself to feel them freely until it got to a point that it was a ticking time bomb that just ruptured at some given point, probably about something completely unrelated and trivial. But having a journal that you express those things into, that you feel those things and then write them down, gets those things out. It's a catharsis almost. It's a healthy practice of feeling and processing those emotions. It also gives us an opportunity to notice our patterns, right? And over time, the longer you journal, you'll see your beliefs change. You'll see patterns or cycles that you're continuing or that have evolved into something new. And that's a very empowering perspective to give yourself, because change, our evolution, that's what it's all about, right? To be in constant pursuit of being a better version of ourselves. And journaling gives us that timeline. It gives us that view of not just today. We can go back and reflect on those things and appreciate how much we've really changed, how much we've really grown. Another huge benefit to journaling that I think you'll find is that it allows you to set your intentions and your goals every day, or to recap on them. But setting our intentions is huge for how we show up for ourselves in the day, how we show up for others within the day, and it also allows us to be mindful of what we are seeking to be a part of for ourselves and others. Putting things down on paper makes it more than just a thought. You're now putting it into action. You've processed it through, and there's something about the physical act of writing it down that almost makes that intention a reality more than just the thought. It also gives us, I think, a window into our intuition. Because again, if this is an emotional safe space, we're being honest with ourselves as we're journaling, we're probably putting things down there about how we feel being pulled in one direction or another. A dream that we may have had that now is calling to us. That's your intuition. Those are those quiet conversations we have with those inner voices, right? And the more that you journal, the more that you give yourself a view of that as well. And then you can really engage in that, because not only are you seeing it more than just in your head, you're now seeing a consistent track record of it. And it allows you to see just how much that inner voice, that intuition is telling you. Even if that means maybe you didn't listen to it in a scenario, and now you get to reflect upon that as well. Your journaling is a mirror to yourself. And there's nothing bad about that. If we see it for the authentic version of ourselves that it can be, if we're being honest with ourselves and we're being vulnerable in that safe space that these pages provide, it's a very healthy mirror for us. And it's a great way to track and express and remind yourself of your evolution. It's a very healthy way to process your thoughts and emotions. So I would encourage you to get a journal. Whether it looks like this, a regular notebook. Maybe it's a sketchbook that you draw things out in instead. Journaling doesn't have to be specific dated entries with, today I felt this. Maybe that's not how you process through your emotions. And you sketch out your dreams, your emotions, your pains. That's okay too. Just like writing poetry, it can be done however feels best for us, individually. Nobody has to do it the same way. There's no one-size-fits-all method to journaling. So if you haven't picked up a journal yet, and it's something you've been thinking about doing, I encourage you to give it a shot. With that said, I want to offer to give away 5 copies of this journal. That's the back of it. Hold on. This journal. These are a mindfulness and gratitude journal that I had published a year ago. They're available on Amazon, which I'll put a link in here for. But it's May, and I want to give away 5 copies of this to subscribers on my channel. So if you're interested in starting journaling and you want to set goals and intentions for your day, this just might be a great tool for you. And if you'd like a free copy, leave me a comment. Let me know that you're subscribed to my channel and leave a 2-word comment that says, I journal. And I'll pick 5 people at the end of the week that I will send a free copy of this journal to. That's all you need to do to enter. Subscribe to the channel and leave me that comment. I journal. Thanks for watching, y'all. I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday night. Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday. Bye, y'all.